Hello and welcome back to the Dan BTF YouTube channel. England are in the final of Euro 2024. It's the Friday before the Sunday as I record this. You might be watching this in like 2028 or something. And Southgate is still in charge, and we've won the World Cup and a subsequent Euros. But at the moment, we are in the final and we play Spain on Sunday. I am going to play this Sporcle game, which is basically, can you name the England 11s from 1995? I'm born in 1991, up until 2023. And there's 319 people in total to name it, and we have 20 minutes. So let's start the clock now, because 20 minutes is a long time. Now, 95 is a little bit early, but I'm going to start with David Seaman. And there we go. We get Seaman for 8 of the first seasons there. We begin with David Seaman. And we'll try Gary Neville, obviously, as well. Neville gives us probably Gary and Phil, as you can see, in the year 2000. Sorry, I've got to make sure I scroll up properly here, but that's given us 20 of our 319 just with Neville and Seaman. So let's try Tony Adams. And on the subject of Arsenal centre-backs, we'll put in Sol Campbell as well. So we're not looking too bad. Let's try the man that went to Madrid, Steve McManaman. And we'll go with Alan Shearer, Michael Owen, Paul Scholes. Temptation is just to go like Gerrard, Lampard, etc., etc. Gerrard, Lampard, Rooney. All right, 87 out of 319. And we are getting there. Now, Ian Wright, did he get enough games for England to make it onto the list? He did. 1997, he was on the list. I want to say maybe David Batty. Some of my earliest memories of football are the World Cup in 1998. And there we go. David Batty gets in 99. Another famous David, maybe not quite as famous as David Batty, but David Beckham. There we go, from 97 all the way through to, what's the last appearance for Becks? 2006, which is quite interesting. I thought he would have lasted longer than that. Let's move to the modern era and start putting in some names here as well. So we've got Foden. Foden's not on the list. Let's go Joe Hart. We've got Jordan Pickford, Kyle Walker, Stones, Maguire. Then we've got Luke Shaw. Maybe Calvin Phillips will probably get in there. There's not a natural replacement for him. Harry Kane, Jermaine Defoe. Jack Grealish. His name is Jack. Right, we'll go for this era, the 2005s through to 2014. This is a terrible method of doing this, but Rio Ferdinand, Ashley Cole. Cole will actually give us a few. Joe Cole, Ashley Cole, and maybe even Andy Cole might have gotten in there. No, not by the looks of it. Stuart Pearce. Oh, actually, Southgate, the man himself. Stuart Pearce gets in 95, 96. Maybe Robbie Fowler. Does he get in any seasons? No, didn't get enough game time for England. We're missing some goalkeepers in that 2000s era. So I know we have David James and Paul Robinson. 2009, we don't have anyone. I don't think Kirkland is the man. Paul Robinson. Oh, Rob Green. Yeah, Rob Green gets in 2009. Theo Walcott, 3-0 Walcott, the 3-0 Walcott Millions. Oxlade Chamberlain. Oxlade Chamberlain's in there. Peter Crouch, the big man. Now, there's probably a name in your head, and you're thinking, just say that guy, just say that guy, just say that guy. I might not say it. Owen Hargreaves. Yeah, there'll inevitably be someone that is really obvious that I will forget. So, we've completed 2006. We don't have many for 2023. So Declan Rice, there we go. Rice is a mainstay. Bellingham should be in there for the last 2 years. Why am I forgetting who actually currently plays for England? Bukayo Saka, and I mean Raheem Sterling is going to be in there quite a lot. So that's what we've got for the modern ones at the moment. Jordan Henderson. Right, let's just calm it down. We've got 14 minutes to go. We're up to 2:15. Don't have any defenders from 2015. I'm going to try Upson. Upson was in there somewhere. Gary Cahill. Danny Murphy didn't really have much of an England career. Bent. There we go. Darren Bent, 2011. I think I'm missing a big striker, a big name striker. Danny Welbeck. No one's ever said those two sentences back to back. We have a Kyle Walker, John Stones, Harry Maguire, a left back that I'm missing. Trippier. Okay. More centre backs from 2015. Gary Cahill. Maybe the guy Phil Jones. Phil Jones is the centre back from 2015 that we were missing. Ashley Young. There we go. We get Ashley Young in there a couple of times. Right, back to 1998. Who was playing in that midfield? I mean, Gascoigne's going to be in here, not for 98, but oh my gosh, how do you spell that? I-G. Let me just check spelling on my phone. How can you be a football fan if you don't know how to spell that? Coigne. Right, there we go. Gascoigne. Right, who else? I want to say Janus. No. Oh, Dele Alli. Yeah, Dele Alli was in there somewhere. I'm going to try Cleverley as well. Tom Cleverley gets in 2012. John Terry. Who else was playing at the back for England in 2012? I need a right back and a left back. You had Glenn Johnson. And I'm trying to go through like all of the... Jack Wilshere is a good one. I'm trying to go through all the Premier League clubs. So Arsenal. Which English players have Arsenal had over the years? I don't think Ben White makes it into any of these. Man United. I think we've got a lot of the main ones for Man United. Nicky Butt. Nicky Butt makes it in 2002. Who was our right back in 2002? Danny Mills. Danny Mills was the right back in 2002. So what have we completed so far? We've completed 2004, 2005, 2006. and that's it. We're missing a player for 2022. One of Southgate's guys. I can't believe Phil Foden is not an answer. So currently playing for England at the moment, we've got obviously Mainu's not going to be in there. Who is that? Marcus Rashford. Oh, it wasn't Rashford. Okay. But he was on there. 2017, 18, 19. It's going to be a long 10 minutes. I can tell you that. But hopefully we'll start remembering more of these. Right. We need a right back. Who's rotated at right back with Kyle Walker? And who was the other centre-back last year? If it wasn't John Stones, we had Maguire and... I don't think he played enough games. No, it's not Lewis Dunk. I don't think Sancho has ever had enough games. Oh, he has. Jadon Sancho makes it into 2 separate years, 2019 and 2020. Jared Bowen? No. It's got to be quite an obvious one, I think, that I'm missing. So we have Jordan Henderson, we've got Declan Rice, Jude Bellingham, Saka. Let's try Gordon. No, thought that might be 2023. The way that it's positioned there as well in 2023 makes me think it's going to be a defensive midfielder that we're missing. Anyway, let's go back up, and we have a few strikers that we're missing. So 96. Who would have been? Oh no, Ferdinand we would already have. I think it's too late. Yeah. David Platt. Is that too late? Oh no, there we go. 95, David Platt. Right, this is gonna stump me, I think, on a few of these. Darius Vassell and Emil Heskey. So Vassell, no, but Heskey should be a good one. Okay, Emil Heskey was in there for quite a few. I'm still surprised Owen Hargreaves wasn't one of them. We've got 2001, another midfielder that we're missing. Played in the middle with Gerrard, Beckham and Scholes. We've now completed a lot of that era. So 2002, 3, 4, 5, 6. Almost done 7. But yeah, need to think of... Let's think of Spurs players that might have gotten into the England team. Spurs, Newcastle. Let's try Woodgate. No, Woodgate doesn't get in. Don't think... Oh, we are missing a striker for 2020. Jamie Vardy? Maybe? No. 2020 was obviously the cancelled... That was sort of the COVID season, wasn't it? Oh, what about Trent? Alexander-Arnold? Do I have to put Alexander-Arnold? Alexander... He hasn't really had much... Oh, there we go. Trent was the guy for 2023. Liverpool players. Milner. Milner's got to be in there. Jimmy Milner. There we go. That completes 2011. Milner, Henderson. We've got Glenn Johnson. Do we try like Adam? No. It's worth a try. Right, who's behind Rooney and Heskey in 2009? What players were out on the wing, I guess, in 2009? Anyone? Anyone instantly come to mind? I'm missing quite a few players back in 96. Ray Parlour? No. I think Steve Bruce is too old as well. This is annoying. Sol Campbell. Gareth Southgate. Tony Adams. I'm going to try Pallister. Gary Pallister for 95 gets in there. Trying to think of any. Did John Joe Shelvey play many games for England? Shelvey. No. Don't be silly. So now, if your player has not yet been said, you're going to be thinking it's going to come up by that time. Who was the guy in the midfield for Leicester when they won the league? Drinkwater, did he ever get many England caps? No, not sure he got any. Trying to think which England players have played for City or Chelsea. Chelsea is a good one. Mason Mount. That's a great one. Calvert-Lewin. Yes, Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Mason Mount came up there for 2020, 2021, and 2022, and then Calvert-Lewin was the other guy for 2020. We still got a lot of gaps in that 2015 era. That's like the Hodgson or end of the Hodgson era. Who was he even playing that I can't remember them? So we're on 267 out of 319, and we've got 2 minutes to go. I think I might be pretty stuck now. There's going to be some really obvious ones in here that I've just overlooked. Michael Carrick. Michael Carrick's not even on here. No Carrick. Fabian Delph. Delph in 2015. Stuart Downing. No. Rooney Welbeck. Who else was playing up front for England? I've got Defoe. We've got Crouchy. (2009). We got 45 or 40 seconds. Let's try and think of at least one more person in this last 30 seconds. Let's pick a random club. Palace. I'm not going to have anyone, are they? Richard Dunn? No. David Dunn. Bentley? No. We're not going to get it. So we're about to find out all of the ones that we didn't get. So we have Graham Lasso. Probably could have got that. Darren Anderton, Peter Beardsley, Teddy Sheringham. Sheringham is a good one. Paul Ince, Darren Anderton again, and Teddy Sheringham again. I will just read out the ones I haven't got. So those would have repeated quite a few times. Martin Keown I actually thought of almost immediately at the start when I was first naming centre-backs and didn't think to go back to that. That would have come up twice. And we have Jamie Redknapp there as well. We've got Martin Keown again, Dennis Wise, Nick Barmby. Then we move on to 2007. We missed Micah Richards. Gareth Barry would have been a great one. Barry appears quite a few times there. Wes Brown, Aaron Lennon, Gareth Barry again. Joleon Lescott, Phil Jagielka. I was trying to think of Everton players, Everton defenders, and all I could think of was Jared Branthwaite. But yeah, Lescott, Baines, and Jagielka all would have qualified as Everton defenders there. Scott Parker, Daniel Sturridge. Then we've got Nathaniel Klein, would have been a Palace player. I did say Palace. Chris Smalling, Fulham player, I could have got in there. Ross Barkley, Adam Lallana, Danny Rose, Eric Dyer. He was a mainstay in the team for a bit. Ryan Bertrand, Jesse Lingard, Michael Keane, and Ben Chilwell. And then Mark Gurhey in 2023. I mean, that 2023 team is very similar, isn't it, to what we've got now at the Euros. If you swap out Trent for Mainu and then Henderson for Phil Foden, then that is basically the England team that's going to start in the final of Euro 2024. Let me know in the comments how you got on with this, and were you shouting at the video for Teddy Sheringham the whole time? I'm sure you were. If you enjoyed the video, there's some normal GeoGuessr stuff up here above and over there as well, and you can also hover over that and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Is it coming home? I hope so. See you on the next video.